Dear student, how are you? Hope you are all keeping good and welcome to my class. You know that we are taking our class on the subject business organization and management, second part that called management. We are discussing about the chapter 6 named leadership, and we have complete our revision, and so we have also completed two the classes on MCQ question making and its finding its answer. And today we want to uh, make a creative question, and we will try to find out how perfectly we can find out our answer. I hope you all wish to get 10 out of 10 in a creative question. So that is why to get almost 10 out of 10, you have to follow some structure to answer on your the creative question. So today we will start our class showing you a STEAM of your creative question. So let's see. You can see on your screen that a STEAM is given there. I can help you to by reading this. Mr. Mohsen is a senior executive at Pharmax Group. He makes various decisions in consultation with the implementing officer and employees before issuing order to the employees of his organization. In this, his organization achieves 100% targets. On the other hand, Mr. Mostak always allows the employees in his organization to do what they say or the way they advise and want to work. He remains indifferent to decision. As a result, his organization is always lagging behind in achieving its goal. This is our esteem. I hope you have understood the esteem. So when you start reading a esteem of a specific creative question, that times you have to find out and you have to try to focus on some clue given on the esteem. Every esteem is related some clue. That clue you have to find out if you are able to find out this clue, that you can answer all the questions. I already find out. I hope you also. What is that? This is the Mohsen is a executive Pharmax group, and this Mohsen is a leader. Of course, he is a leader because he is the executive officer. So that is why he followed on type of leadership system in his organization. And other on the other hand, Mustaq also a manager post and higher post on the organization. So they follows different type of leadership system. So we have to discuss here that what are the related question. Now let's see that there is four questions there are. You know that one is knowledge question. So we can see this knowledge question. What is instruction? It means what is direction. So you know that direction is given advice consultant, the order to the worker to achieve the predefined goal. This is direction. So We can say it is easily. The instruction or direction is a process to command, to consult, to order, to advise the worker who are involved in achieving a predefined goal is called instruction or direction. Now coming to our B number questions that here is written. Explain the relationship between motivation and action morale. So you know that motivations, what is? Motivation is a process taken by the management of the organization to enhance speed of the work by the worker, to use 100% capability of the workers workforce. The company try to give some facilities, financial or non-financial, that will make worker easy to do their job, easy to encourage them to do the work, and that is called motivation. Motivation such things that is some invisible things it can also be, and it is also some financial motivation. It's also non-financial motivation that the worker will feel that yes, this was my need and it is filled up. That is why I am satisfied and I am motivated. So sometimes you can you can be motivated by the leaders the good consultation. You can be motivated because your mind is not good. If the leader try to say some good space and try to send some good advice and you are motivated, it can be. It's always not that always you have to give some pay and that is why you will be motivated. Sometimes good environments if you make for your organization for the workers, then the worker will be motivated because they will think that yes, this is our good environment to work in. So you have to find out what actually the workers wants as their demand to work in a good environment. So that will be motivation for the workers. Yes, you have to do worker, you have to ensure motivation to the worker, otherwise you cannot get your 100% because man is not machine. So that is why you, if you want to use as machine, then you have to ensure motivation to them. So we can say that if the worker get motivation, they will think that we are the family members of the organization. They will feel that this is my organizations. I have to dedicate myself to the work, and then they will be good motivated and they will be in this in their morale. Okay, so next question is, what kind of leader is Mr. Motion applied in his organization to his organization? Explain. You know that the Motion, what type of leadership he used in his organization, because he before giving his imposing his leadership, he discussed or he consulted with the workers who will implement his order or his leadership. So we can say that it is the democratic leadership. Do you understand? Now coming to the what is the definition of democratic leadership. So the leadership system which allows the leader before giving issuing any direction consult with the worker or implementing officer and employees about the leadership topics or leadership leading issue. That is called democratic leadership system. Now coming to the the, the application part of this question. Application part of this question is that the in the Moshin's institution, in the Moshin's leadership system, he also discussed before implementing his leadership to the organization. He do consult with the workers. So that is why we can say that the Moshin's leadership system, what is used in his organization, it is also democratic leadership system. Okay. So now another question of this creative question. Analyze your views by mentioning the best leadership types between the types of leadership system of Mr. Martin and the leadership of Mr. Maksud described in the stimulus. So we have to find out actually whose leadership system is very perfect or good to get work through the worker. We undoubtedly can say that the motion leadership system will be good here compared with the Mostak's leadership system, because Mostak leadership system is hot, free reign leadership system. So the democratic leadership system allies very good because giving imposing the leadership system, they know that what type of instruction will come from the leader, because they had the consultations with the leader before the day. So that is why they, for them it will be very easy to understand what type of directions may come from the leader. So that is why they don't feel any types of delay to start their work. But in the context of free reign leadership system, leader given the work and they will take time to understand what type of direction come to us, because I didn't know. So you have to make them understand it will take time and they will start later. And also in the free reign leadership system, there is so no accountability, there is no maintaining time when the worker will think that this is my comfortable times I can do work, and they have no time limitations. When they will things that I have to do work, they will do, but leader will not check up what amount of work is done or not. The leader will think that yes, I give him the hand over my work responsibility to the worker, they will do their works when they will think that this is the time. But this type of looseness of the organizations, if it is given, then they will think that yes, this is not our organization, and this way you cannot collect your work through the free reign leadership system. So we can say that in the last D number questions, the most motions leadership system will be the best leadership system compared with the Mustak's leadership system. So at the end you have to write the this line, because it is the higher level knowledgeable question and higher level skill question. So that is why you have to put your own point of view. Understand? So thank you for watching this, and we'll see you in next class.